Hello and welcome to another update for my Mets Realm theme team, Perfect Team, Out of the Park Baseball 25. This is the year 2036, and if you remember the last time, we got relegated down to the Stone League, so that's where we are. If you remember, maybe a few seasons ago, we got down to the Stone League and then we bounced right back up. So the question is, can we repeat history, or will we be stuck in the Stone League? So let's go find out. So Bobby Ojeda, my starting pitcher, 3.31 ERA. You can see he had 19 wins, 9 losses, pretty good record. Let's go take a look at his stat line. Pitching game log, that's what I want. So you see, started the season with 10 straight W's, 10-0, before he got his first loss in June. And he had a 1.91 ERA, and that was his best ERA, and he had the best ERA at one point in time, so that's pretty awesome. And then he kind of stayed around in the low threes, which is not that bad, considering what I've been getting from him, what I've been getting, like the last few seasons, where he's very up and down. So it was nice to see that he kind of bounced back and looked like a pretty decent pitcher. So let's go back to our starting pitching, and Noah Syndergaard, 18 wins, 5 losses, 2.82 ERA. Let's go take a look at his game log. You see he had a bit of a rough start, giving up 4 earned runs, then 4 earned runs in early May. But then he kind of kept his ERA in like between the low 3s and high 2s, and rattled off 5 wins to end the season. So that was amazing. And to top it off, let me actually show you something. How well my pitchers actually did. Let's see, statistics. Here we are. The league leaders, Noah Syndergaard, 2.82 ERA, best in the league. Bobby Ojeda, 19 wins, second best. Noah Syndergaard tied with fourth with 18. So, and Syndergaard second in WAR. So, had quite a good year. Quite a good year. Next, we had Craig Swan with a 3.71 ERA, 9 wins, 11 losses. Not a horrible year. I'm kind of happy with his performance. Let's go take a look at his game log. He actually started off pretty rocky, giving up 6 earned runs. Then he had 2 good starts, and then 5, 4, and 6 earned runs, and that ballooned his ERA to 6.09. But then he kept chipping away and battling, and he had a lot of stretches of good, decent starts mixed with a mediocre one. And so he had this one stretch right here. I'm looking at August 5th. August 5th, 1 earned run, 0, 2, 2 through August 27th. Those are 3 great starts. So can't complain. And then to finish the season, he had 4 starts, and 3 out of the 4 gave up 1 earned run, and then the other 3 earned runs. So can't really complain about that. So I'm happy about that. And let's go back to our pitching. Severino, 10 wins, 13 losses, with a 4.04 ERA. Not that upset with it. Kind of what I expected. I decided to go with Severino in this spot instead of Ron Darling. And that's probably because I haven't had much success with Ron Darling lately, but he might have done okay in this league. But let's go take a look at Severino because his stat line is a little bit better. All right, so let's see the pitching game log. Sorry, I had a sneeze there. And so he started the season 5 earned runs in his third and fourth start, so that made his ERA 5.56. But then he ends up putting together these stretches of good starts: 1 earned run, 3 earned runs, 1 earned run. That's in May, bringing his ERA to 4.5. But then he has a bad start with 5, then 1, 3 0. Then he has a bad one with 6, 2 0. Then a bad one with 5. This was a rough patch here: 5 1 5 4 3. And then he had a stretch here where he was very good, going from about, I would say, July 27th, 3 earned runs, 0 0 0 0. And then he gave up 4 earned runs. So, and that put his ERA at 3.92. And then he was a little bit shaky to end the season, giving up 4 earned runs in 2 separate starts out of the last 4. So his ERA was pretty decent for what I was expecting, so not gonna complain. Quintana, I had Quintana in my long reliever spot because I had Viola. Let's go take a look at our pen. Viola was my starter, but I decided to move him because he was struggling. Let's go take a look at Viola. So Viola was a starter through June, and he had, just look at all that red, all those losses. Like, I just couldn't stick with him in the starting spot. He was just giving up way too many runs. 4 earned runs, 5 5 2 2 5 7 4 4. Just unreliable. 11 losses. Well, I should say, 10 losses to start from starting, and then sent him back. So this was a case where I just needed to pull the plug. Sometimes you just got to pull the plug. I didn't want to send him down necessarily, but I needed him out of the rotation, so I decided to just swap him with, what's his name? Quintana, who was the long reliever to start the season. And he finished with a 5 ERA, which is not great either. So maybe I should have gone with Ron Darling in that spot instead. But anyway, he took over the starting spot in July, and he entered the starting spot with a 6 ERA. So you can say maybe, well, I'm looking at his starts now because this is the first time I've actually analyzed his starts. 5 5 2 5 3 0 3 and 5 5 2 3 1 1 for his ERA. So he actually entered with a 6 ERA, finished with a 5.06 ERA. So he did shave off a whole point. Finished off with 4 wins. So not terrible for a 5th starter, might say. Not terrible. Not terrible. All right, let's go back to our pen. Now we have our full season with Billy Wagner. Pretty cool, huh? He pitched 72 innings with 34 saves and a 2.72 ERA. Not going to complain. He was pretty good. Jesse Orosco is back in I had Roger McDowell in the pen, and he was just stinking it up. So I brought Orozco back in, and he surprisingly pitched 2.76 ERA. Was very good. Earned that setup spot. Ottavino was always one of the better relievers this season with 3.86 ERA. And so he was kind of in that second setup role the entire season. And then we have Dwight Gooden with a 3.42 ERA. He was pretty good. Actually finished strong. He was struggling in the beginning. Brooks Raley, 3.44 ERA, also pretty good. Danny Frizella, kind of disappointing. He finished with a 5.85 ERA, which was not good, and I expected better from. So he was just inconsistent, always up and down. And then the next one is Edwin Diaz, who has not been great at all, with a 5.01 ERA. You'd think he'd be near the setup or closer spot, but just hasn't really done it. And then Frank Viola, the long reliever. So there we go with our pen. Not horrible. We were generally pretty good in the pitching this year. Not going to complain. Now for our lineup. If you remember, our lineup has stunk forever. But unlike recent recaps, we have some new acquisitions. That's right. So let's go take a look at our new acquisitions. Before I tell you how they did, Mike Piazza, new acquisition. This is a limited card. Just got it near the end of the season, so you won't see full stats. And so let's get to the game log. So he started in August for the last 2 months of the season. Finished with a 3.26 average, 326 average. So that's not bad. He only had how many homers? Not many. I think he only had 4 homers, if I am not mistaken. We'll see it in the other screen. And then we had another man by the name of Rusty Staub. Here we go. Rusty Staub, a bronze card. Let's go take a look at his profile. Pretty decent card for a bronze, I must say. And I use him as a left field, as an outfielder or a DH, depending. So his average was 301 to finish the season, which was impressive and pretty thrilling. So now let's go see the rest of the team. I don't think we have any more acquisitions. I think that's it. So here we are, the lineup. This is what my lineup was. Right here. I had put Piazza a little lower in the lineup to start for left-handed pitching. Moved Piazza to the cleanup to start when I first got him. And let's go see what these stat lines were for our guys. So Piazza finished for 37 games, 326. Dom Smith, 315. 23 homers, 90 RBIs. Can't complain. Rusty Staub, 309 homers, 51 RBIs. Dave Magadan, he had a pretty good season. 293, 7 homers, and 70 RBIs, but he had a remarkable achievement. Let me show you that achievement right now. Achievements and trophies. If you can go full screen, you can see that he had a 66 on base game streak. So pretty good. And I got 5,000 out of it. I don't think I've ever gotten that achievement before. So I was kind of thrilled, especially because it was a combinator car that I had invested a lot in. So it makes me feel very proud. All right, so let's go back to our lineups. And Howard Johnson, 27 homer. No, Pete Alonso, 40 homers, 103 RBIs. He was in the top 5 in homers. Pretty impressive. Howard Johnson, 27 homers, 88 RBIs, 260. Kaz Matsui, 255. Drew Gilbert, 245. Lindor, not that great, 241. Reyes, not that great, 229. Roger Cedeno, 222, 222 average. And Ronnie Mauricio, 203. Let's go to the Cedeno card real quick. I actually upgraded him twice now. It was 1 star for the whole season, so twice a few hours ago when I upgraded him. So, yeah, let's see splits. He was bad against both, so hopefully we get his stats and then we can have a good outfield. I kind of want him to want to use him just because he has got great defense, so that would help. So if I can get him upgraded up to here, that'd be great. To get those greens into the high teal. So let's hope he turns his game around. And let's see, anything else worth mentioning about my lineup? Not really. Let's go right to the standings. So as you can see, a lot of good stuff happened for me this season. So with that in mind, I want you to take a guess. How well do you think I actually did? How well do you think I did? I'm going to reveal it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I finished 86 and 76. Pretty impressive. And I might have done a little bit better if I was still here because I was on vacation celebrating my birthday, and so I didn't have access to the game, and I didn't want to use the app. So let's see what we finished with in the standings. So we finished 15 games back in the division, but we won the second wild card. And so let's go see what happened. Postseason coverage. Wildcard series. Brooklyn Metstrom defeats Montreal Red Devils 8-4. Red Devils defeats Brooklyn Metstrom 7-0. And then, in a clincher, Metstrom defeated Red Devils 12-2. And so I won, and my Piazza was the MVP. Impressive. So I advanced to the division series, where we played against the Topanga Wild Stars. Oh, we played against the Ikebukuro Buffaloes. So Mets Realm won first game 3-2. One game to none. Mets Realm defeated Buffaloes 10-4. Now we're up 2-0. Buffaloes defeated me 7-6, and that made it a 2-1 series. Buffaloes defeat me 9-2. That makes it a 2-2. And then I won game 5, 7-5. Series MVP, Tom Smith. Awesome stuff. Next, we go to the championship series. League championship series. So we went up against the New York Greenies, our division winner. And New York Greenies defeated Mets Realm 6-3 in game 1. Then Mets Realm defeated Greenies 13-2 in game 2. 1-1 series now. Mets Realm defeated New York Greenies 4-3. And so now I'm up 2-1. Greenies defeat Mets Realm 8-1. Now it's a 2-2. Mets Realm defeated New York Greenies 14-4. Now I'm up 3-2. And then in game 6, I defeated him 12-8 to advance to the World Series and Series MVP Mike Piazza. That's what I like. That acquisition proving its worth. Now we go to the World Series where things did not quite go as planned. This Provo Texans team was 114 wins, best record in the league. Game 1, 4-1, I lost. Game 2, 9-2, I lost. Game 3, 8-6, I lost. Game 4, 8-1, I lost. I got swept, but I'm not that upset because we still move on because it's the top, top 4. So since I made it to the series, the championship series, the World Series, I should say, or whatever, I'm gonna be going back up to the Iron League. So now that we got a big bat with Piazza and maybe another big bat with Rusty Staub, and we're going back with Wagner for full season, this is going to be interesting. I can't wait to see how this all plays out. Just to let you know, my month breakdown: April 15-10, May 10-17, June 14-12, July 12-13, August 16-11, September 16-11, October 3-2. So pretty good stuff. Looking forward to season 2037. Hopefully we can, hopefully our hitting can do much better. It's usually the hitting that's let us down, but I will tell you, I'm actively trying to upgrade my hitting. There are a few players out there that I've mentioned before that I am trying to get. You can probably figure them out. And so I'm definitely hoping to see a big difference now that Piazza is in the lineup, because that makes it a whole lot more interesting. So in any case, that's the end of my... Let's go take a look at this just to end it. This is what that tree looks like. Not bad, huh? So, in any case, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video or any other video that you might see related to this one that I make. Much appreciated. This is a passion project for me. I'm trying to build my YouTube as well as my subscriber base. You can go there and subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. So, in any case, thanks for watching. Hopefully we go to another, hopefully we survive in 2037. And as you can see, I got 176 packs. I may open them this week if there's a decent update with some Mets players this week. So we'll see. In any case, have a good day.